Geekonomics PhD here, ready to do a comic book video for you. This will be the first video that I put up. The reason I'm making this video today is this is the 1 year mark since I got back into collecting comic books. You know, something I did when I was a kid. Read a lot of comic books, collected them when I was younger. Got away from it for a long time. But a year ago today, I bought my first book in a long time. And since then, I've been an addict, collecting like crazy. And I want to show you today this box with some of my slabbed books, some of my other key issues. It's going to be mostly Bronze and Silver Age stuff. Disclaimer, my collection is dominated by The Amazing Spider-Man. Although I have, several other types of books mixed in there. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. Oh, and before I get started, just wanted to give you an idea that the collection you're going to be looking at today is a zero-cost collection. Maybe someday I'll do a separate video on exactly how I go about doing this. But where I'm at in life right now, I'm trying to finish up grad school. I have a wife and 2 kids. I can't really be going around spending hundreds of bucks on these books. So what that means is that in the end, I usually, I probably have to sell about 70 or 80% of the books that I buy. So I keep an eye open for good deals and other things. I can talk more about this in a separate video, but I use the money from selling, 3 out of 4 books that I buy to pay for that 4th book. So anyway, this is a whole year worth of collecting. Came at 0 net cost to me, and I don't know, I just wanted to share with you guys what I was able to put together here in 12 months. So let's go ahead and get started. So here in the front, I have some books that are in top loaders and things. These aren't slabbed, but I wanted to put them in here because they're my other kind of key issues. I've got a dozen or so other minor keys from the Spider-Man series I'm not going to bother to show you today. This is a low grade book here, but Amazing Spider-Man King Size Special number 5. It's a fun read. First appearance of Peter Parker's parents. Here I got some other books that are not Spider-Man before I get into that run. Tales to Astonish number 90, first appearance of Abomination. It's about a fine condition on that one. Daredevil 158, first Frank Miller art. Miss Marvel 18, first full appearance of Mystique. After Spider-Man, I put the X-Men next, and so I have some stuff here related to X-Men. I do love me some Swamp Thing, though. Here's Swamp Thing number 1. This is a nice looking book. Maybe a very fine minus, maybe fine, very fine. 7 around there somewhere. Here is Detective Comics 411. I actually just got this one last week. This is the first appearance of Talia al Ghul. This book's been kind of popular lately. Obviously, she was in the movie. X-Men number 35. It's first appearance of Changeling, but being the Spidey fan I am, that's why I got this one for the crossover. Incredible Hulk 180. First cameo appearance, last frame, last page, of Wolverine. That's about a 4.0, I would say. It is complete. It does have the Marvel value stamp intact. I don't mess around with incomplete books. I don't mess around with tape. Pieces missing from the front cover. No good. A little bit of Marvel chipping on a Silver Age book is one thing, but a chunk missing that I can see, that just bothers me. Alright. Here we get into my Spider-Man stuff. Amazing Spider-Man number 33. It's a beautiful looking book. I love this cover. Stan Lee said this was his favorite of the Ditko books. Amazing Spider-Man number 39. Identity of the Green Goblin is revealed. Sweet book. Amazing Spider-Man number 40. Origin of the Green Goblin. It's a dark cover, kind of hard to get in higher grade. But this one's 6.5. This is actually the first Silver Age book I ever bought. Then we got second appearance of the Lizard, Amazing Spider-Man number 44. I really like the Lizard. I don't know, just always felt sympathetic, I guess. He just wanted his arm back. Amazing Spider-Man 136, his first Harry as the Green Goblin. I just thought it was a cool looking cover. This is actually the first book I bought when I got back into collecting. So a year ago today, this was the one that kind of started it anew. Well, this one and one other we'll talk about in a minute. Amazing Spider-Man 194. This book's in like 7.5 condition. I got this thing for $6 on Amazon. I don't buy a lot of books on Amazon. This was a good deal. First black cat. Amazing Spider-Man 238. First appearance of the Hobgoblin. With tattoos intact. This thing is near mint or better. This is a beautiful book. Amazing Spider-Man 252. Like I said, mostly bronze and Silver Age. The exception being a few of these Copper Age Spideys I'll show you. That's about it, though. Everything else is older. That's 7.5. First black suit. Amazing Spider-Man 298, McFarlane, getting on there. I thought this was a beautifully simple cover. It was very fine. Amazing Spider-Man 299, first Venom cameo. Very fine plus. Amazing Spider-Man 300, first Venom. Very fine minus probably. Secret Wars number 8. Origin of the Black Suit. This one's near mint plus. This book is flawless. Alright, now we get into the slab books. I think I have 12 in slabs that I'm going to show you today. I think 6 of them are in CGC slabs and the other 6 are in PGX. I sent off a few of mine to PGX recently. At some point I'll probably do a video on the pros and cons of the two services, and I understand the value of CGC, but really for me, usually I'm only concerned with submitting a book myself if it's for preservation purposes and it's for me, and so PGX at this point seemed like a good option. I really do think their case is by far superior, and I've really never had any issues. Bought and sold a lot of slabs in the last year. Haven't had any issues with any PGXs cracking and shipping. It's happened a lot with CGC books. I know how to package them, but when I get CGC books from other people, it's happened a lot. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. Let's show you these. Like I said, some are PGX, some are CGC. Alright, Amazing Spider-Man stuff's in here first. Amazing Spider-Man number 6, first appearance of the Lizard, Dr. Curtis Connors. 5.5. This book's really got, sorry, that's a lot of glare, but this book's got a great looking spine, nice looking cover. Really like this book. I was happy to get one that was that high of a grade. I feel like I got a pretty solid deal on it. Alright, Amazing Spider-Man number 41. White Pages 7.0. First appearance of the Rhino. And this one I really looked for a while. It's hard with this dark colored cover down here on the spine to really get a nice looking copy. It's not all sorts of messed up. So I was really happy to get this one. Alright, a few CGC books here. Amazing Spider-Man 101. It's only a 5.0. This is the first appearance of Morbius. The cover looks really great on this one for a 5.0. The back cover's got a little more creasing and kind of smudge on it, but I don't usually spend much of my time looking at the back. So anyway, Amazing Spider-Man 121. CGC 7.0 with White Pages. The Death of Gwen Stacy. I say the one book that's actually not in here today that I would like to show you, it'll probably be here in 2 days. I just ordered it. 2 days ago. I got a CGC 7.5 of Amazing Spider-Man number 90. So the death of Captain Stacy. I'll have the death of both the Stacys in CGC cases. Alright, Amazing Spider-Man 122. It's the old label, CGC 8.0. It's a great looking book. It just has a fantastic cover. It does have creamed off-white pages. I guess it's probably brought that grade down a bit, but the cover looks great. I'll tell you, this is the book I've bought more than any book that I've ever bought. And it's, I went and, probably my first week back into collecting, I went and bought this at the local comic book shop. Got a pretty good deal on a copy that was, not this one, on a raw copy. And read it and was just like, whoa, that story is awesome. I don't know, it's something about Spider-Man in that moment after he realizes Gwen is gone and he fights Green Goblin and still, never crosses that line, won't kill. I don't know, this story's just amazing to me. I love it. I realize the 121 usually sells for more, but to me, as far as the story goes, I prefer this book, to be honest. But I've actually owned 3 8.5 CGC graded copies. I had 2 of them at the time that I bought this one, and I really prefer this 8.0. I studied them extensively, from the outside, obviously. Really looks better. So, sold the 8.5s, kept the 8.0. All right, done with Spidey. Let's see what else we got in here. All right. We got Iron Fist, number 14, first appearance of Sabretooth. Graded at an 8.0, off-white to white pages. Very nice looking book. This book I actually bought as a CGC 8.5. Ended up cracking the case and really wanted this one sealed up nice. And so I went to resubmit it. I'm sorry I wasn't going to pay for the CGC submission, especially since I was already sending off like 3 or 4 other books to PGX. So I just threw it in there. But hey, look, that was a CGC 8.5. It's now a PGX 8.0. They don't consistently grade higher. Wow. Alright, Incredible Hulk 181. Cannot believe how expensive this book is, like in every grade. But anyway, first appearance of Wolverine. I'm just happy to have it, especially because it cost me $1 bajillion. Alright, oh, this next one. I love this next one. Alright. Iron Man number 55. First appearance of Thanos and Drax and other people. 7.5. Double cover. I was super pumped. Now the outer cover is only a 5, so it's kind of rough here. You can see on the spine. But hey, 7.5 for the inner cover. And just having a double cover on this thing. I really wanted to get this book. I know it's hot right now. I guess I'm all up in, what the fads are or whatever. But I got a really sweet deal on this book. I did not submit this one myself. I bought this one on mycomicshop.com last month. Just think it's awesome. I'm a sucker for something like a double cover. I think it's sweet. Actually, the record for this book, Iron Man number 55, was a CGC 9.8 with a double cover. But that double cover pushed it up to 13,000. I think the record before that was like $8,000 for this book. So next up, what we have is House of Secrets number 92. First appearance of Swamp Thing. I told you I got some love for Swamp Thing. It's a 6.5 with the off-white to white pages. Marvel Spotlight number 5. First appearance of Ghost Rider, CGC 7.5 with white pages. Really nice looking book. Very happy about the deal I got on that one. Amazing Adventures number 11. With the first appearance of Furry Beast. And we got this at a 6.0, white pages. And finally, X-Men 266 First Gambit, 9.2. Anyway, sorry, this video went much longer than I had intended. But hey, that's a look at my collection 1 year from the start of getting back into collecting. And once again, I did this at the end of this whole year, having spent nothing. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, I have to sell a lot of books to do it. But leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing some of the books. Thanks.